In Ventura County alone, there are dozens of cold cases that have left victims' families without closure tonight. But there is a brand new bill making its way through Congress that will hopefully finally bring them some justice. KCAL9's Rachel Kim tells you about their effort tonight.
My family, I believe we lost hope.
Closure didn't come soon for Shelly Knappenberger and her parents after Shelly's older sister Stacy was murdered in 1980. The 15-year-old was found dead after she was raped, beaten, and stabbed in her family's Oxnard apartment. For over 30 years, the case remained unsolved, and it took its toll on Shelly, her father, and mother, who found Stacy.
Dealing with the loss of her daughter, the mess, the gruesomeness that she saw, to get through those years. They were dark. They were ugly, ugly, ugly.
But in 2011, investigators got a hit in the database of DNA profiles of violent criminals. The DNA collected in Stacy's case matched that of Thomas Young. His was put into the database after he moved to another state and raped someone else. After a jury trial in 2015, Young was convicted of Stacy's murder. Justice finally served 35 years later.
My family should not have had to wait that long for answers.
That's the reason Ventura County District Attorney Greg Totten is now working on a bill that would help bring families like Shelly's closer to closure. The proposal, known as the Justice Served Act, would secure federal funding to help solve and prosecute cold cases involving violent crimes where suspects have been identified through DNA evidence.
It's a huge step forward for prosecutors and, more importantly, for crime victims.
Totten says the DNA left at a Ventura County couple's home helped lead to the arrest of a man suspected of being the Golden State Killer. But the district attorney says DNA can also exonerate the innocent, like in the case of Craig Coley. He was recently released from prison after he was wrongfully convicted and spent nearly 40 years in prison for the murder of his ex-girlfriend and her son in Simi Valley.
We have a duty not only to hold the guilty accountable, but to protect the innocent. And DNA is a remarkable tool for us.
Totten says with a renewed interest and advances in DNA technology, this proposed bill would help speed up the investigation and prosecution of the 107 cold cases with DNA evidence in Ventura County right now.
It is a silent witness that is timeless and that also is able to reveal truth.
Shelly Knappenberger believes the Justice Served Act would do exactly that.
If it could give hope to one family, if it can answer one family's questions, it needs to pass.
Totten says the proposed legislation would authorize $6 to $8 million a year for cases nationwide. It just passed the U.S. House of Representatives and is now headed to the Senate. Reporting in Ventura, Rachel Kim, KCAL 9 News.